you'd like to take a couple minutes and introduce yourself. We're challenged.
Oh, that's okay. My name is, do I face you too?
You face us.
Okay, face you guys. My name is Abrejera. I've been a resident of Pacific for 13 years now. I currently reside at 343 White River Drive. I have 2 daughters, currently now enrolled at Mount Baker. And so I've been, first of all, I just want to let you know it's kind of awkward for me to interview with all of you all sitting right there in front of me. So just give me a time a little bit to adjust myself. It's been a while since I've interviewed. But I should be comfortable with this since I've presented things in front of the Auburn, council as well. I have been in the, I was involved with LACO PCA as well as the Auburn Council PCA. I started 5 years ago. Prior to that, I worked in retail as a district manager for 15 plus years. I decided to leave that field 5 years ago to fulfill for my daughters with their education and to be involved with their school as been an advocate not only for them but for the students and teachers at LACO. And I'm continuing to do that currently now at Mount Baker and also as a paraeducator for Auburn School District.
Thank you. Do we have questions? I hope.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll start then.
Go.
We're pretty laid back.
I love it, so am I.
So what made you decide to submit an application for the appointment?
You know, when I was driving by, I always wanted to further on my venture with nonprofit or being involved with the community. And since my daughters are now in Mount Baker, it allows me to have more flexibility with my time to be more involved with the community. I've lived here for 13 years, and I've seen the ups and downs and, with the community as a whole. And I just want to be a part of the changes and the goals and objectives to not only to the community but to the citizens of Pacific. So I just want to just extend my joy and my passion of helping people. So not only did I serve, as I know you guys look at me, it's like, oh, PK, woo.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, but one of the things I enjoyed about it was, not only being in the executive board, I fulfilled all the positions in executive board as a PK, and I understand the different diversity that I have to deal with different, parents in the community and what they expect. So in conjunction with that, being interested in the community, with the knowledge that I've learned and the passion that I've learned to do, not only being an executive board, but fundraising, for example. You can notice that LACO has now a new reader board. And that's been long going thing that they wanted to have, so I wanted to be part of that as well. So there's things that I'm currently learning, and also being part of the ad hoc committee for Auburn School District. It's just a walking step for me to be able to open the door. So I hope, to take that opportunity as well. I hope I answered your question.
You did, thank you.
Because it's
Councilmember Alvarez.
So as council members, we're all on different committees that we serve every year to 2 years. We change. What are you interested in getting your hands into?
Whatever is out there for me to take and challenge myself. Like I said, I'm here to learn and grow. And I know each one of you that's sitting in this chair started out somewhere. So, just to have that door open for me, anything that I would learn, you know, I opened that opportunity. It's kind of uncomfortable because I usually sit on the other side, but here I am trying to, you know, talk to you guys. But basically that's, you know, there's a lot to learn. It's not an easy job. And I think that for me to in the beginning, you know, having that baby step and being able to, public speaking wise, is the first step. Public speaking wise, you know how that goes. You know, it's just a starting for me. And I feel really confident in my ability to be able to do what's set forth in front of me and deliver throughout, you know, and finish it through. Yes.
Are you still on PTA?
I am not in Waco since my daughter has moved down to Mount Baker.
Right.
They are wanting me to be on the executive board, but like I said, I want to step outside of that and be more involved with the community of Pacific and the citizen of Pacific as well.
Okay, well, part two is, pertains to Stacy's question, we're on a lot of different committees, and there are a lot of events in the city that council members partake in throughout the year. Are you going to have the availability for a minimum of one night a week, and then whatever committee, I think, are we each set on 2 committees at minimum?
1 to 2.
1 to 2 committees, and then there's all kinds of events that happen throughout the year that council is encouraged to participate in.
I absolutely would love to do that. Perfect example, being as a local PTA Auburn Council, we're also in a subcommittee, so I had to be a committee chair for different, like, school supply drive, summer reading. Fundraising was a huge part of it as well.
I remember being on PTA.
Fundraising. So, you know, on top of that, my daughters are in sports. They're in club sports as well. So I was able to juggle once in soccer, once in swimming, and did LACO, and did Auburn Council. I was in the ad hoc committee, and also I was in Celebrate Change. I was the event coordinator, and I ran the whole event. So to multi-juggle all that, I know how it is. And I think that's where I gained my experience of doing that, so I welcome that. So.
Councilor Butler.
A lot of people join council because there's something they want to change in the city, something they think we could do better. Do you have particular things places where you'd like to see change, improvements you'd like to see?
Can I speak briefly on that?
Absolutely.
You know, one of the things that I was really disappointed about is the city part. We're City of Pacific, and you know, everyone might have a different idea. That's one of them. It's just a visual appealing. I used to go to the Pacific Days. Now it's just like, you know, I don't enjoy Pacific Days because there's no excitement to it. And it could be budgetary. I totally understand. I think the reason why I want to be in the Pacific Council is to help budgetary-wise, you know, to get more community, the people and citizens be more involved in, you know, trying to raise money, for example, or go outside City of Pacific and ask for sponsorship. I mean, it just seems that there's different outlets that you can go to help City of Pacific. At least that's one of them. I hope I answered your question.
Councilor Jeff.
Josh covered my question.
Okay.
Other questions from council?
So, I leave. Ready, okay. If there's any questions? Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to actually have me stand up here, and I know I don't have the experience that you guys are looking for, but hopefully, you know, I would get the opportunity, not even in the council member, but if there's anything that you guys, you know, have open for me.
One thing I might add is, you know, there's planning commission, there's park board, there's a number of other boards and committees that the citizens are recruited for, so in the event that you don't get the appointment here, I would like to encourage you to look at getting involved in some of those other planning commissions and the other boards that might be available.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Councilor Rover.
Also, Pacific Partnerships is a nonprofit, volunteer organization that really would benefit from your, with your skills, especially fundraising.
Yeah, I love fundraising.
So, would you mind if I contact you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you very much.